Okay, I guess this is breaking news. This is Moshe coming to you from Israel and the Galilee, where I live for many years. Well, they didn't release the hostages on time today. Hamas did not release them on time. And they were stalling, and then they came up and said, no, we're delaying the release of the hostages because Israel's not complying with the terms of the ceasefire. Now, when they say that, you have to understand those could be the terms that they added in that Israel never agreed to, or not. They said Israel's not allowing the aid trucks up into northern Gaza. They're not letting the fuel up there. That's what Hamas said. They said that they accused Israel of having flyovers when they weren't supposed to. This I don't think is true, but I don't know. Then they said Israel was firing warning shots at Palestinians trying to come back from the south to the north. And in one case, 2 Palestinians were injured. As I told you numerous times, that Hamas breaks ceasefires as a norm. So they also accused Israel of not doing something proper or correct with the release of the Palestinians from the West Bank that are in jail in Israel, but I don't know what the heck that was. And that's basically the drift of it. So the government of Israel has given Hamas until midnight to release the hostages. What will happen? My guess is they won't be released. The Houthis attacked a ship owned by a company called Zim, Z-I-M, and they didn't capture the ship. They attacked it with some kind of drone, and I think the ship got damaged to some extent. I don't know. I think it's still floating and moving. So this is, Zim is known to be an Israeli company. It's container ships, I believe. So what does that mean? Well, that means that the United States had better wake up and start dealing with the Houthis, because now they're on their second ship, and there'll be a third and a fourth ship, and eventually they'll expand to American ships and allied ships belonging to countries that have alliances with Israel, etc., And if America does nothing about it, then Iran will start grabbing ships, and there you go. I've been telling you that this would be happening for a long time, and now it began. And probably it'll take another 1 or 2 ships, and there's not going to be any more insurance for ships going through the Red Sea. Put yourself in the place of an insurance company. So Biden is weak based on confusion, and the fear of the jackpot he's in. He's in a bad jackpot. Russia, China, North Korea, Iran, Cuba, Venezuela, Belarus, Kaliningrad. Oh my gosh, he's up to his eyeballs. And he's not a military man. He don't know what he's doing. So there was not much of any fighting to speak of. There was something happening in Lebanon, but just a little flare-up, and not much of anything to report on the war, because there really wasn't a war since last night. So, since yesterday. So, yesterday and today, there really was not much of a war. And we'll see what happens at midnight. I think we'll probably go back to bombing Gaza. There's the thought that Netanyahu did this on purpose to irritate them, so he could blow the ceasefire up and then kind of have a way out with Biden without having Biden drop on him. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I can't tell you for sure that's what happened. But it did seem to me, I did read these conditions, and then Israel didn't fulfill them. Now, again, a lot of these deals, Hamas inserts conditions after the fact that Israel never agreed to. So I don't remember exactly what happened. But we'll see what happens at midnight. Israel gave them an ultimatum. And I would, dollars to donuts, say they're not going to give in to the ultimatum because it's a loss of face. So we'll see things go up again. I think Iran stopped attacking the American bases during the ceasefire. That's what I read. And that's curious. And the Houthis stopped attacking Israel, but they decided to attack Israel's ships. Oh, they did shoot something up at a lot, which we took down. And Lebanon shot something too, which we took down. So there's a minimal amount of fighting going on. So that's probably going to stop tonight. I seriously doubt that Hamas is going to give in to the ultimatum that you have until midnight. Egypt and Qatar are probably banging their heads against the wall trying to deal with these knuckleheads. And Biden, in his speech yesterday, I think it was, he said it right. He, spoke about Hamas in a very bad way. And he said the only thing they understand is pressure. I guess Netanyahu got through to him. That's the truth. The hostages that were released yesterday said that they were on the buses driving to get to, I think, the helicopter, or get to Egypt, I think. They were going to Egypt, the Rafah crossing. They said that the innocent Palestinian civilians were stoning their bus, and they were afraid they were going to try to lynch them, which means take them out and beat them up, rape them, and kill them. The innocent Palestinian civilians. The innocent Palestinian civilians. The ones that Biden is so worried about. Okay, so my name's Moshe. My wife is Rivka. Please pray for us for peace, safety, protection, joy, healing, our finances. Pray for our animals and pets that are all rescues to be happy, healthy, and whole. And pray we don't get into the bomb shelters. And that's what I got for now. So I send my shalom to all those who love Yeshua HaMashiach, and I'm out.